Hi, welcome back to iForge with Coach Winehouse. I'm Coach Winehouse. We're going through the Outside Impacts Framework, which I borrowed from Professor Stephen Kaplan at Booth, University of Chicago, one of my professors. And we're going through talking about your opportunity. And specifically, the first letter of the opportunity acronym impacts, and that's for I, which can either stand for the idea or the industry. I'm going to talk briefly about both, but mostly I'm going to talk about the idea. The idea that you have in your business that you're communicating to investors is ultimately what they're going to jump on when they first connect with you. This is why when we in my framework, I focus very much on the what I call the tip of the barbed spear, the first P, and the PSP, and I think it's in PSP. Session A, where we talk most about that tool, and where you can analogize your business in some very simple way, which doesn't have a verb with it, but just very simple. What's the idea? What's really going on here? Have you communicated your idea very, very clearly? That should point to what industry you're in as well. So, for an investor, their very first question and the very first thing they want to answer when understanding the opportunity is what's really going on here. It's the first letter in the outside impacts approach, and it's the very I draw from that, and my inspiration from that when we get into in my framework, which in the coaches framework videos, the tip of the barb spear. This is ultimately what gets the investor hooked, and they know what it's in. Also, if it's an industry they're not interested in, an idea they don't like, they can very quickly discard it, or better yet, if your ask is proper, get you to someone who does handle that idea or industry. That's a very quick mini session here. Look forward to seeing another episode of iForged.